Are you ready to find out how to get rich building boring businesses? I know what you're thinking. Boring businesses? That sounds, well, boring. But trust me, when you hear from the queen of boring businesses herself, Codie Sanchez, you're going to be itching to start building your own. Codie is a successful entrepreneur and investor who's made her mark in the business world by building businesses that might not be the sexiest, but they're definitely making bank. She's a total badass when it comes to finance, and let me tell you, she knows how to make some serious money. She was listed as a 25 most innovative leader in cannabis and a top female investor by Forbes. In fact, she's building a $50 million portfolio of boring businesses and calls herself the Boring Biz Lady. But how did she get there? First things first, Codie Sanchez is not a slow and steady type of investor. She's got a lot of energy and she puts in a lot of work in everything she does. Just study a few of her YouTube videos or read a few of her articles, and you'll agree, she's a go-getter. That said, she self-disclosed that she made her first $10 million by the age of 30. She has a singular mission to bring Main Street back to life again and create small business owners. Let's take a look at the rise of Codie Sanchez. Codie grew up in a small town in Texas and didn't have a lot of dough to start with, but that didn't stop her from dreaming big and wanting to learn everything she could about finance. So she went to Georgetown University and majored in Spanish and international politics. Having first started off in the media industry as a journalist, she switched gears to work on Wall Street and in private equity, where she rapidly climbed the corporate ladder and achieved a substantial level of financial success as an executive. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows for her folks. In a tweet Codie shared, so she decided to take matters into her own hands and educate herself about finance and investing. She read books, took courses, and immersed herself in the world of finance. It wasn't an easy journey for Codie. She had to work hard and learn a lot of lessons along the way, and boy did it pay off. In 2015, Codie took a leap of faith and started her own investment firm, CS Ventures. But she didn't just invest in any old company. She found a niche in what most people consider to be boring industries, like funeral homes, car washes, and mobile home parks. And it worked. By focusing on industries that others had overlooked, Codie was able to find opportunities that had huge potential for growth. She also wasn't afraid to take risks and be patient when waiting for the right opportunity to come along. But Codie's success wasn't just about finding the right investments. She's also an incredibly hard worker. She puts in long hours and isn't afraid to get her hands dirty. And she surrounds herself with a team of experts who help her along the way. Codie's success didn't go unnoticed. She's been featured in publications like Forbes, Business Insider, and CNBC, and she's a sought-after speaker and mentor in the finance industry. She's faced her fair share of challenges along the way. In 2020, when the pandemic hit, she had to pivot her business and focus on industries that were thriving in the pandemic, like healthcare and e-commerce. You know what? She didn't let the pandemic get in her way. She adapted and continued to find success, and she's proof that even during tough times, success is still possible. If you're still wondering what can we learn from the master herself, then stay tuned. But before we dive in, you know what to do, right folks? Smash that like button to support me and my team, subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated. Now, sit back and relax as we take a deep dive into the 15 lessons on what it takes to build your own boring business empire. Lesson 1. Educate yourself. Codie started out like the most of us, with little to no knowledge about finance and investing. But she knew that she wanted more, so she made it her mission to educate herself. She read books, took courses, and immersed herself in the world of finance. Lesson 2. Find your niche. Codie didn't just invest in any business. She found a niche in what most people consider to be boring industries, and she made it work. By focusing on industries like funeral homes, car washes, and mobile home parks, she was able to find opportunities that others had overlooked. Lesson 3. Look for the unsexy. According to Codie, the unsexiest businesses are often the most profitable. Instead of trying to build the next big thing, look for businesses that are already established and making money, but might not be the most exciting. Lesson 4. Learn from failure. But with success comes failure, and Codie's journey was no exception. She experienced setbacks and failures, but instead of giving up, she used those experiences as opportunities to learn and grow. Lesson 5. Embrace your inner nerd. To build boring businesses, you've got to be okay with being a little bit of a nerd. Codie says that being a nerd and doing your research is the key to success in the boring business world. Lesson 6. Build strong relationships. Building strong relationships is the key to success, according to Codie. Take the time to connect with others, build trust, and form lasting relationships that can help you along your journey. Lesson 7. Do your due diligence. But research isn't just for the nerds, it's for everyone who wants to succeed in business. Codie stresses the importance of doing your due diligence before investing in any business or making any big decisions. Lesson 8. Have a plan. Codie didn't jump into investing blindly. She had a plan and she stuck to it. She knew what industry she wanted to invest in, and she had a strategy for how to make it work. Lesson 9. Take calculated risks. But with success comes risk, and Codie knew that taking risks was important in business. Do your research, weigh the pros and cons, and make informed decisions before taking any big risks. Even though you're building a boring business, that doesn't mean you can't take risks. Codie advises that calculated risks are important in any business and can lead to big rewards. Lesson 10. Focus on cash flow. When building boring businesses, it's all about cash flow. Codie advises looking for businesses that are generating consistent cash flow and figuring out ways to improve that cash flow even further. Lesson 11. Be patient. Building boring businesses takes time and patience. Codie advises that you need to be willing to play the long game and not expect overnight success. Lesson 12. Be adaptable. When the pandemic hit, most people panicked, but not Codie. She saw an opportunity to pivot her business and focus on industries that were thriving in the pandemic, like healthcare and e-commerce. And it paid off big time. By being adaptable, she was able to stay ahead of the game. Even if you're building a boring business, that doesn't mean you can't pivot and change direction when necessary. Codie stresses the importance of being open to change and always looking for ways to improve your business. Lesson 13. Build a strong team. No business can succeed without a strong team, and the same goes for boring businesses. Codie advises looking for people who are passionate about the business and willing to put in the work to make it successful. Lesson 14. Never stop learning. The world is constantly changing, and it's important to stay up to date with new trends and information. Codie advises that you never stop learning and always be looking for ways to improve yourself. Lesson 15. Be resilient. Success isn't easy, and there will always be obstacles and setbacks along the way. Codie advises you should be resilient and keep pushing forward even when things get tough. Now, I know what you're thinking. This all sounds great, but how can I apply it to my own life? Well, my friends, it's all about taking action. So, there you have it. How to get rich building boring businesses with the amazing Codie Sanchez. Who knew that boring could be so profitable? It's been an honor to take this journey with you, and we hope that you'll take these lessons to heart and apply them to your own journey. But the fun doesn't have to stop here. Oh no, my friend. In the next video, we're gonna find out the hidden truth about Dan Lok's internet marketing empire. So be sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon.